I'm Gabby Lamb, and you are listening to Tea Time, where we talk about the nastiest, naughtiest, wildest, dirtiest secrets. Enjoy. Listening to Tea Time, where we talk about the nastiest, naughtiest, wildest, dirtiest secrets. Enjoy.
Good to go.
Good to go. We're recording.
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus Christ. Welcome back to episode 10 of Tea Time. I'm your host, Gabby Lamb, and we are back with our guest, Harper Rose Drummond, who is basically, this is also her podcast now too. So welcome back to your podcast. It's been, you guys, this has been fucked up. I've been so inconsistent with this podcast, literally because I've talked about this before. Recording this on my own is giving me a goddamn motherfucking aneurysm. I need a studio.
If you guys knew how many ex-boyfriends she has had to call, you would be astounded.
Every ex-boyfriend. I've had to be in contact with 2 ex-boyfriends to help me figure out how to do this.
I thought we were going to have to start calling mine. I was like, this is about to get dirty.
Men are the only, you know what? Men, you guys know what to do when it comes to technology. And I'll suck all of your dicks for that.
I'll let Gabby take that one.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so great. We've gotten it figured out. Our mics are working. Today's subject, honk. I gotta back.
Honk.
Back up.
Yeah.
I'm so much closer.
We are 1 second away from sitting on each other's laps, and it's going to be yum, 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 yum.
One day we will have one day, I swear to God, I said this last podcast, but we'll have a studio, and it'll be so good when we do.
But honestly, who doesn't love a humble beginnings?
Who doesn't love a humble beginning? Mm-hmm. Where we've spent most of the day pissed off because we don't know how to work mics or computers or technology. Is it recording still?
Yes.
Why did it stop there? Why
Wait,
isn't it
it's still 1 second.
Because you know I'm going to be so fucking pissed off if this, because wouldn't it just keep going?
Look, that's still going.
Okay, great.
You just can't see it, and I'm afraid to touch it. I don't want to touch it.
We're not going to fuck around on it.
I'm not a technical
it says it's recording,
genius.
Right?
Yeah, sweetie, look at. See?
I can't.
The clock's moving.
It sure is. Yeah, fuck it. You know, we'll figure it out. So today's subject of Tea Time. Well, let's do a little recap. What's happened to us in the past few weeks? We got vaccinated together.
Yeah, it was cute.
We got really sick.
We were very ill.
Johnson & Johnson.
DP'd. Never trust a J name.
Never trust a J name. My hot cousin's name starts with a J.
And he left you.
He did leave me.
Sorry.
Now he's engaged. So, yeah. Am I heartbroken? You could say so. Will I always be his first love? Yeah.
Yep.
I will.
Mm-hmm. You never forget your first love.
Never forget your first love. My dad's name starts with a J. John.
My dad has J name energy.
Does he?
Yeah.
So does that mean you're attracted to him or no?
I would hands down.
What are you about to say? It's gonna be fucked
What
up.
am I about to say? I know this is like kind of a funny podcast. This was not going to be funny. This is more of just kind of like real and vulnerable.
Yeah.
I would make out with every man in my family.
Even your dad?
Him first. And then I would gobble my brother.
I would too. I would absolutely too.
My only male cousin looks like an egg, and I don't like eggs. So that's the only reason he's out. Gobble me, swallow me. So, no.
He looks like an egg?
Yeah, dude. He's like, just everything about him is just very eggy. Kind of like deviled egg vibes.
Like very pale?
Pale, kind of plump like an egg. Small head, big body. Like, what's going on?
Was it Humpty Dumpty? Was he the one that he was the Eggman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
No.
Yeah. What's his name?
I don't want to say it.
You afraid he listens to this podcast?
My other family does.
Honk. Hold on. There's a little hair on that.
I wanted it. There was some of pee.
Honky. I'm so sad that your family listens to this.
No, my mom does. My mom gets really angry at the things I say.
Oh.
She's not going to like this one.
She's not going to like this one.
No,
my
sorry,
mom.
Mom.
Listen to this podcast. I listened to it once, Gabby, and I did not like it. I didn't like it. My dad was like, I'm not going to listen either. And I was like, I know.
I wish we could have seen our parents at our age, though, because, like, where do you think we get this shit from?
Prudes.
No, I think mine were like us, to be honest.
Yeah?
Really? No, and your mom's way too fun to be like, she's just, her prude thing is an act.
No, her prude thing is an act. And that's like something that just because she's like 67 now, but she was definitely promiscuous when she was my age. She says that she was.
Of course. Your mom still is a free spirit, so of course.
She's in Africa right now with her 37-year-old man.
Yummy, yummy. And Mom, I know you're listening to this, but I just want to say your tits are way too big for you to be a good girl. You got some big honkers, Mom.
Wait, you're going in the red.
Shit.
Oh, God.
She does. We call her Big Titty Al.
We do call her Big Titty Al.
Mm-hmm.
And we call you Big Titty Honk.
Yeah, I'm Big Titty Honk, but...
And I don't have any tits, so...
We still call you Big Titty Honk as well, though. Because you have the energy.
Do I have big titty energy?
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
I got big fat pussy energy, that's for sure.
It's going to be a fat pussy summer, I'm calling it.
I hope it is a fat pussy
It's going to be a big fucking honking fat pussy summer.
Fat pussy summer. Ladies listening to this, get your fucking fat pussies ready.
Yeah.
Guys listening to this, get your fat pussies ready.
Yeah.
Because guess what? This is a summer for all of us and our fat fucking pussies. What are we even talking about?
I just kind of astral projected while we were just talking. I don't really know.
People will write me and be like, I listen to your podcast while I'm cleaning. And I'm like, why would you do? There's nothing about this.
You're going to feel dirty. So maybe just do a different activity.
Do it different. Don't listen to this podcast, actually. Don't do it. No, actually keep listening.
And that's on mixed signals.
I know, I'm sending mixed signals.
Yeah.
Yeah, also I guess the reason I've been taking a break from this goddamn podcast is my boyfriend and I broke up, and this is his mic, and after we broke up he's like, I need my mic back, and I was like, fuck. So then we had to take a
little hiatus.
Take some time. But now we're cool. And I was like, can I borrow the mic again? And he's like, yeah, but I'm not giving it to you. And I was like, great. Well, I'll just use it for a few days and then I'll get a new one. So.
And that is tea time.
Well, that's tea time.
Here's the thing. Everyone always talks about being independent, and it's a journey. It's not just a quick destination.
No,
know,
it's a journey, not a quick. It's not.
It's a process.
It's not. I am emotionally and spiritually in a weird place these days. My Lexapro is hitting. Mm-hmm. And also, I don't know. I'm kind of...
You're like numb, but not in a way where I think you're going to kill yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to kill myself, but I have been thinking that if I did, I would OD. I'd relapse and then I'd OD.
We were talking about this yesterday, like how would we go out? And yeah, you said OD on what?
I'd probably like get into some heroin or something fun. Mm-hmm. OD.
Yeah. I would choose to be murdered.
Which is so violent and insane.
No, because I'm all about a good story. You know that.
If I had to go violently, I would definitely choose to be like mauled by a wild animal.
Interesting. See that? No.
Yeah.
No. I want to see the person who's taking,
Absolutely
and like,
not.
With like a bear or something, they're just going to be throwing caution to the wind, just grabbing you.
Oh, God, good. I'll go back into nature.
No, I'm a sucker. But you want to know what? Because you don't like eye contact.
I don't like eye contact.
I love
I'll
eye
make
contact
with a fucking animal. I'm not trying to make eye contact with a goddamn murder rapist.
Okay, I didn't say anything about rape. I said murdered.
But usually, like, those two go hand in hand. If you're being murdered, guaranteed you're going to be raped either before or after.
Well, I've already had one of those things happen, so I feel like I have a good, I know what's coming, coach. Okay.
Haven't we all? Haven't we all?
Oh, and we have.
Well, let's move on.
I really thought we weren't going to talk about rape. I really thought, but I'm like, it always kind of follows,
It sure does, doesn't it? It's your story, And on this podcast, we can make light of the worst possible things on planet Earth. So without further ado, let's get into our next episode. Mm-hmm. It's about cheating. We got a lot of emails for this one. So many, I am not going to be able to get through all of them, which means we're going to have to do a part 2. Because you guys sent me really good stories and they're very long, and we try to keep this podcast under 60 minutes. So
I'm excited. I'm excited for this. You and I have experience dealing with this, so I'm really excited to kind of go into that. And I'm also really excited because I'm hoping that there won't be that many shit stories if they're cheating.
There are not a lot of shit stories. Not a lot of shit stories.
Okay, good.
I did review a few of them. And, if this something triggers you into talking about your cheating stories, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
I have been cheated on. I have cheated on people. So I I cheated my way through high school, which was amazing because I cheated my way through high school and still failed almost every single class.
And that's impressive. And that's a lot harder than it seems.
It is. So yeah, I've been cheated on, and here we are. Have you cheated on anybody?
I have.
She's
Unfortunately.
cheated,
Unfortunately, we did hate to see it. I did cheat the fuck off of him. But you know what?
Do you think you would cheat again in your life?
No.
Really?
Fuck no.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I was a pussy and I should have just broken it off with him.
I know, that's always how it goes. You should always break up with somebody before you cheat on them. But
I was making all these excuses. I'm like, well, it's just, and I'm like, no.
I know. It's bad. We do it.
And then I was making out with a guy with an eagle tattooed on his chest. So there we go.
We're selfish. We are selfish people. Where's my little thing, my little pen for my iPad so I can flawlessly navigate?
Oh, no. That's the cord.
You know what? It's always some kind of motherfucking chaos in this bitch. So you know what? I guess I lost
your fucking cat. Wait.
I can't. No, she didn't. It's somewhere on this bed, and I'll be forsaken if I find it. So let's just move on. Okay. We're not finding that.
Okay, now I need water.
I'm not gonna find that motherfucking pen. So I know it can whatever. See.
Is this a hand?
It's a hand. Sure is. For those of you listening and not watching, I have a big pillow of a hand. Okay. So here we go. Our first story of today's episode is cheating. Well, I already talked about that. Okay, so this one's called Cheats. At 15 years, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. At 15 years of marriage, my now ex met a dude friend that she started hanging out with and that she swore she wasn't sleeping with. Always a lie. Mm-hmm. Fishy shit there.
Whenever you're swearing you're not doing something, you're fucking doing it.
And you're hanging out with another person. Wait, will you sit a little closer? So sorry to be bossy. Or like up here.
Honk.
There we go. So we're like leveled. There we go.
Honk.
Okay. So she swore she wasn't sleeping with. After spying in her emails, I found they were going to a dinner date. I spied on them as they walked to the restaurant holding hands. How did you find where they were? Oh, okay. So you found out. Okay. I wanted to run them down in my car, but held back and just drove by. I called her out on it, and she swore it was just a friend dinner. Holding hands. Mm-mm. After months of dealing with it, I finally kicked her out. 3 months later, she tells me she is pregnant with his kid.
Just as friends, though.
Just as friends.
Just having a friendly baby.
Friends? Just
full of your little buds cum.
Yeah. Not just friends. Friends sometimes get pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Wow, goddamn, that sucks. 3 months later, she tells me she's pregnant with this kid. A month later, I told her I fell in love with someone I met on Tinder. She was actually mad with a prego belly that I could fall in love with someone so quickly. Mind hilariously blown. That's fucking crazy. So she's pissed at you because you moved on after she's pregnant and cheating on you. You
want to know what? Because sometimes people get off on that. They get off on the fact that they're hurting someone else.
Yeah, that's crazy. Imagine. Okay.
Also, that's so much work. When you keep the lie like that, holy fuck, dude.
Also, what did she expect you to do? Be like, oh,
I'm heartbroken forever. It's like, at the end of the day, it's just a fucking guy.
And she expected you to not move on while she's pregnant with this other man.
No.
Methinks you were with a not great person.
No.
But actually, what do I know? I don't know this woman. I don't know you. Much later, I was thankful I didn't run them down. Good.
Yeah.
You would have ended up in prison. That's life. Or even approach them. If I did, he wouldn't have stayed with her, and I'd be stuck with her or alimony. Okay. Fast forward a few years, during quarantine, she had him removed from the home for 90 days by the police. I'm pretty sure it was the karma police, LOL. Lesson, let people free. It cleans up your life. Also, break up with someone first, then bang others. Why is that so hard? I stayed mentally and physically healthy through all this and have been able to have great relationships with amazing, beautiful, good people.
Good. I love that. Because you want to know what the fucking shitty thing is when you get out of a emotionally abusive or you come out of a huge betrayal and then you come out just being just as broken as they are. That is honestly sometimes more sad than the breakup itself.
It is. But it sounds like this guy really figured it out and has moved on.
Yeah. Also, I misunderstood. I thought it was a girl writing it, but
no, it's a guy. So
okay.
Yeah.
And that's on Ella fucking L.
Did you think they were lesbians?
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was like a bi story. Maybe I was just hearing what I wanted to hear, but
no, this is a man.
It is a man.
So he was cheated on by his wife, and then she got pregnant 3 months later.
Okay. You know what? This is making more sense now, and that's on critical thinking and listening.
But then, yeah, it is karma. Karma came back around because like then she had to kick this guy that she cheated on you with out of the house, and now you're set free.
My mom taught me this when I was in 3rd grade. How you get them is how you lose them.
That's so true.
It is so true. You get with them really quickly. So usually you're going to lose them quickly. Like you got with them under like a shitty circumstance, you're going to lose them to a shitty circumstance.
Because we don't give ourselves time to heal when we're just
no,
jumping
we don't.
Something. I know.
And it's like karma and shit like that.
Yeah, do I know that? I speak that language very well. I have a habit of doing that.
And that's on. We have to heal our broken parts.
We sure do. In order to make progress, we have to heal first. Mm-hmm. Wow. Today's episode is brought to you by Emotional Honesty.
Just raw dogging the truth right now.
You know, I feel like this episode actually might not be so funny because like cheating stories are pretty terrible.
Yeah, here's the thing. It's like this shit fucking ruins people's lives.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Being cheated on fucking breaks people.
And sometimes a lot of people, this isn't talked about enough, and I completely understand why. However, cheating on people, like, you know, obviously the person who's getting cheated on should have a lot of sympathy and pity. However, it makes that person who's doing the cheating feel super shitty as well. And that's actually not usually talked about. Even if like they're acting like they're okay, that will like eat you away.
Because when people cheat, it has more to do with them than it does with the other person. I think in most
100%.
cases, when I've cheated on people, it's because there was something like very spiritually like going on, like spiritually fucked up about me. And you cheat to like maybe like feel alive or to like make yourself not deal with things that you're going through. And you're like, well, maybe if I like cheat on my partner and get like a rush from somewhere else, I'll feel better. But like that's never the case. It always comes back around and you feel terrible.
Always.
Yeah.
You have to feel, I think, honestly, Hunk, I think you're the one that said this, but like when you make someone feel, like when you hurt your partner, you feel this, but you feel tiny. And like that like affects you.
Yeah, you do. You feel fucking, you're lying and you're doing, cheating. It sucks. Everybody feels like shit in a cheating situation.
Mm-hmm. You know what amazes me? When people are able to come back from that. Because for me personally, fuck no. Mm-hmm. But it's interesting when other people are like, all right, I forgive. And we're like married couples.
Yeah. See, I do kind of, I don't think that cheating is the worst thing in the world. If somebody cheated on me, it wouldn't fucking ruin me to death.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Why?
Because I am also a sex and love addict. So I know like when I act out and I cheat, it's because I'm thinking only of myself and it doesn't really like reflect on the other person. And I realize that like that can be true for the other person as well. Like if somebody cheats on me, I'm like, okay.
But that shit hurts, dude.
It does hurt. But I also think that there is room for like communication and moving forward. I think people fuck up and I think people are, I don't know. I just know that when I've cheated on people, I haven't like meant it and it's just been me acting selfishly. Mm-hmm. So it's like then after that though, you have to not do it again.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay, Honk. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think cheating is the worst thing in the world, but I do think it's very painful. And I think people can move on from it, though. I think you can work past it in relationships.
I think like a one and done thing is easier to move on from.
Yeah.
However, usually it's not one and done. It's usually you got caught doing it.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
I just think people are very complex. So it's like, I don't know. Cheating is a whole... And I also grew up in a household where there was like... there was all kinds of cheating, you know? So...
Oh, interesting.
You know... Maybe...
Which parent, if you don't mind me asking?
Dad.
Okay.
Dads are always the cheaters.
They are always the Okay, I
sometimes moms are, but like...
My brother's ex-girlfriend... I don't know if I'm allowed to be saying this, but it already just started coming out, so whatever. But my brother's ex-girlfriend's family, her mom was actually the cheater.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
Yeah. It was like a whole thing.
Fuck.
But usually it is the dads, for sure.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, it usually is.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. I found out my ex-boyfriend of many years was cheating one night because he fell asleep when we were watching a movie. I was pissed he kept falling asleep during movies and had a weird feeling and decided to look through his phone. The weird feeling is always...
Okay, we're pausing right now. that's exactly how I found out my ex was cheating on me. It was just, there was literally like, I mean, there was like a few little things that were troubling, but nothing that would make me like, you know, or like nothing that like caused me to question him. It was totally my intuition.
Yeah.
It's like witch-like.
Yeah, it is. I've had the same feeling about exes that cheated on me, and then like my exes have had the same feeling when I've cheated on them, and they've been like, "What the fuck's going on?" I'm like, nothing.
That's the thing. Your intuition is
crazy.
I'm trying to think if it's ever
it's so crazy that intuition is so correct with cheating.
Well,
my intuition doesn't work with anything else.
Yeah, no, honestly, my compass points south, not north, but morally, no. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, it's so interesting how like whenever it's like with another, well, at the end of the day, humans are fucking animals. You know what I mean?
We are animals.
And it's like a primal instinct, I feel.
An energetic primal instinct. We are picking up on these things. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So you're pissed that he fell asleep and you had a weird feeling and decided to look through his phone. I downloaded all dating apps. They were not already on his phone and logged in using Facebook authorization. He had been using Tinder and set his age range to super young girls. Ugh. One girl he was messaging with who looked huge and buff, like Serena Williams, he asked to come over to her place. And she said she was still in high school and lived with her parents, but was 18. He was still down, and he broke into his friend's apartment to have her suck his dick. Wow. He broke into his friend's apartment to have this buff 18-year-old suck his dick.
What the fuck?
Whoa. He had roommates who knew me. The friend still doesn't know he did this. That's crazy, to my knowledge. He had also in the past set the age range to super old chicks. There's no medium for this guy, huh? I found out he had fucked this girl a few years prior a few times who I would describe as maybe a dirty MILF. Maybe a dirty MILF.
Questionably dirty.
A questionably dirty MILF. He had texts with her jacking off in his work parking lot and bathroom multiple times. He had hundreds of messages spanning multiple years back. Not to be rude, but the chicks were disgusting. Like huge, fat, and mostly ugly. All being super young or old. Whoa. I think to avoid being seen on the app by people we knew. Whoa. That's so dark. Of course, there were a few random hot ones. He wouldn't even say hello. He would just start out by saying he wanted to choke them with his dick and disgusting things like that. Whoa.
I mean, if you're going to cheat, be confident. Fuck.
Be confident, I guess. That's wild. Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay. So choke them with his dick and discussing things like that. And a lot of the messages were on offensive dates. Like Valentine's Day, my birthday, trips, etc. Anyway, I dumped him that night, and it took me nearly 7 hours to go through the messages, and I wasn't able to go through all of them. That you dated him? I found out my ex-boyfriend of many years.
Many years.
That's really traumatic.
Well, with that shit, I'm like. I mean, I'm honestly kind of speechless. Like that's just so. How do you look the person in the fucking eyes that you're dating?
Dude, and it's so hard. And I'm not saying this is not an excuse, but this is absolutely a sex addict.
100. See, with that,
this is sex addict shit.
Like literally,
it's an addiction. And that's not an excuse, but this is straight up a man who is obviously
like ill.
He's ill. Like this is a fucking addiction. So I only go to all women's ones now because the men, it was really hard to be in those rooms listening to men because of the way that they like talk about women, like sex addicts. And I don't know if I'm like allowed to say this. I mean, I'm not naming names, but it was difficult listening to men talk about like how they like see women, these like sex addicts. That's so crazy, dude, that he would just message them without even saying hey and just be like, I want to choke you with my dick.
What a sad person you have to be to talk like that.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's just like
glad you're out. That's so hard though, like especially dating
I'm really
somebody,
happy she's out. I'm really happy.
And dating somebody and like not knowing that side of them. Like
that, I mean,
so
girl,
dark.
you know my fucking shit. It wasn't like he wasn't talking like that, but like,
yeah.
Like, I mean, I think, honestly, I think my ex is a sex and love addict too.
A lot of us are.
I honestly, for months, I honestly thought that my ex was like pure evil. I was like, oh, well, only an evil person would do that. But I'm like, no, like you have something in your brain.
Yeah. You have something that has no cap. Like that's how you, like, you're adrenaline seeking, your validation. It's so many things, but that shit's so dark.
It's really dark, especially because, like, I mean, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to say it, and then if it's wrong, we can just like pull it back. But I feel like addicts are really good at like putting on the charm and like
manipulating and lying. And,
yes.
Yeah. Big time. As a addict.
And as a cuck for addicts, I'm like,
Okay. Addicts are fucking master manipulators. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Okay, next one.
Okay, yum.
I was with my ex-fiance for 9 years. We got engaged after 6 years of dating. Engaged for 2 years. We held off on planning a wedding because we were remodeling our house. I noticed he was coming home late and working a lot of overtime. A classic move.
No, that's like a dad lie. Oh, sorry, honey. I just,
just up late at the office.
Yeah, I gotta stay up late. I'm working on a big project. It's like, it's a big affair, bitch.
It's a big affair.
You fucking bitch.
You work in construction. You're not constructing till 2 a.m.
I want to curse out everyone's dad.
I do too.
If you're a dad, fuck you.
Yeah. Guess what? Hey, yeah. If you're a dad, I got unhinged during my stand-up set last. What is that?
No. Okay.
Are we still going?
We're still going.
I can't with this shit.
I know technology is so fucking cursed.
Oh no, I did a set last night. It was so unhinged. And immediately I was just like, "Fuck dads! I wish my dad would die." And then I was like, "Wait, what?" And then I was just like doubling down on that. Well, and I don't mean that, but I don't know why. I was just like,
well, you know what it was?
What was it?
Or at least what I think it was. So so Gabby has this really fucking hilarious bit, but what you were doing is like this guy was like, oh, well, my dad's dead. And then I think you were just trying to like that, like it kind of like derailed your bit. Yep. And so then you were just kind of like you're like, okay, how do I get out of this? And then you're like, well, you're lucky. I wish my dad was dead. Like, and I was like, and there she goes. And then you doubled down on that. You tripled down.
I sure did.
Some might say.
All right. So here we go. You noticed that he was coming home late and working a lot of overtime. I figured it was to make extra money for the house, yet he always complained about money. He started sleeping in the guest room with the excuse that the bed was more comfortable, which was total bullshit. He also started complaining about his penis pain and was going to the doctor. Penis pain? Penis pain? That's the best you could do, dude. Okay, so he started sleeping in the guest room. Okay, so he has penis pain. Told me that the doctor wasn't sure what was wrong with him. So was he even going to the doctor?
No.
He was lying. One day he left his Apple Watch on the nightstand while I was cleaning it. It lit up while I was cleaning and it lit up. I read all the text messages. All the late nights he was working, he was hooking up with a married girl. I found out it was his longtime friend. This happened 2 months before our wedding. The Apple Watch that gave me all the details was a gift from his side piece. She gave him an STD, and thankfully we were not having sex that whole time. P.S. No, we never got married, and now I'm in a happy relationship. He's still being a fuckboy.
Of course he is, because that's some empty ass bullshit.
This married woman gave him an STD and an Apple Watch?
Okay.
That's fucked up.
And that's not making a deal with a fucking devil.
Oh my God.
That's really twisted. Some of these are just fucking...
I know. I'm like, I'm not laughing today. I'm just
no,
like,
honey, this isn't more of a... But you know what? Too much of a good thing is, sometimes we have to drop it down.
Sometimes... Wow, dude. One of my exes, when I found out he was cheating on me, I went through and found I went through his phone and found all of these pictures and videos of him just railing women. And I was like...
Of him?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. It was just fucking girls left and right.
How do you not, commit a homicide?
I don't know, because I definitely stayed with him. I was like, well.
Fuck.
I know.
You stayed... Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Fuck, dude.
I know, it's hard. It's so hard.
It's also hard when you just love that person so fucking much. But because you want to know what that is too. You're loving the person more than you love yourself at that point.
You're valuing. Yeah, you are. You really are. And it has been hard to. It's hard. I'm so like jealous of people who like get cheated on and are immediately like, no, I'm done. Because for me, I definitely do go back a lot.
I mean, I was telling you that like there was a couple little suspicions I had. And then plus like we were like off again on again. But then with my fucking ex, when I went through his phone and I found he was talking to all those girls and clearly in love with his best friend who was a girl. Almost all his friends were girls. So, there's a red flag in itself. But and then ding, ding, ding. No, but when I saw that, I was honestly, this is like really pathetic, but I was honestly pissed off that
talk closer to the mic.
I was like honestly pissed off that like I had to get out of it. I was like, oh, okay, I can't ignore it anymore.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. It was just too in my, I was like, okay.
Yeah, I know. It gets to a point where it never ends up good.
You got to take the clown nose off at a certain point. You got to fucking retire from the circus.
Honk, honk. Goodbye.
Yeah, and retiring the honk.
Yeah, retiring the honk. All right, our next one. Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Yeah.
I'm about to make this long story shortish. At 21, started dating a 35-year-old.
All right, we already hate that.
A few months in, I decided to have a girls' weekend. I ended up going to a rave and fucking the DJ and his tour manager.
Okay, bitch.
Okay, girls' weekend.
Okay. That was a queen's fucking weekend. I do say so myself.
She said, I'm 21 dating a 35. You got right into it. You said, went on a girls' weekend. I'm 21. He's 35. Fucked a DJ.
You said he's already being a fucking creep. So anything you do, I'm already on your side. Anything you do, this. I'm already, yes.
I wish you fucked the whole fucking...
I wish you fucked everyone there.
I wish you fucked everybody at girls' weekend. I wish you fucked the girls, too.
I know.
Oh, honestly, don't remember much about that night due to so much drinking and maybe drugs. Maybe drugs.
Hey.
You don't even remember if you did drugs. Okay. Anyway, I kind of text about it with my best friend, my BFF, who was there that night. But then he went through my phone and found out about me cheating. Okay. He ended up cheating on me with my best friend to get back at me, which honestly, I did fuck up. Yeah, I mean, you did, but not your friend.
This old man needs to fuck himself off. Not with your best friend.
Not with your best friend. I mean, yeah. I mean, no. You fucked up, also, but like not.
You're 21. If anyone expects you to be a good person at 21, maybe I'm wrong, but
nobody's a good person at 21.
No one. I thought I was. I acted so holier than now. I was a little asshole.
No, we're all such nightmares. Okay, so that's so fucked up. Fuck your best friend for doing that. He ended up cheating on me with my best friend to get back at me. He could have cheated on you with anyone else. And also fuck your best friend. Yeah, okay, cool. He can try, but your best friend shouldn't go for it. Yeah, absolutely not.
Fucking cunt.
Right. Ooh, yeah, big time. So, which honestly I did fuck up, but could maybe blame it on the fact that I was 21 and stupid. The DJ I hooked up with ended up being outed for slipping drugs in girls' drinks and taking advantage of them after shows. So I don't know. This story just gets worse and worse.
What a tale.
My boyfriend and I feel like should have been mature enough to not go for revenge with my best friend though. Yeah, he shouldn't have.
No.
The shittiest thing out of it was that I didn't even find out from my friend or boyfriend. It was his 4-year-old daughter that told me. This is maybe...
Talk about a fucking plot twist.
This is the worst story. And I have so much empathy for you. God damn. She had walked in on them the morning after, and I guess she was pretty upset to see her dad and my friend. So you just cheated on your man
and of course he has a kid.
With a DJ who's drugging women. And then your boyfriend is cheating on you with your best friend and his daughter finds out. This is fucked.
Oh my God.
That's probably where the relationship should have ended, but we stayed together.
Well, I hope you're in therapy. Or have done therapy.
We went through a couple of domestic violence cases in court, but he ended up getting me pregnant.
Okay, I'll literally go fucking cut my clit off if you read one more sentence of this. I literally will. This is worse than all the shit stories I've ever heard. Fuck you, Gabby. Don't invite me on here. I don't like this podcast. I don't like what you talk about. I don't know why I'm getting really angry at you, but I'm getting pissed off. Don't fucking have me on here again because I don't like these fucking stories. Sorry.
You just said, I'm going to cut my clit off, then cussed me out and told me, don't ever bring me on this podcast again. I don't like what you talk about. Fuck.
I'm sorry for cursing you out. Let me compose myself. Whew, I'm back. Sorry, Honk.
I'm fucking crying.
Sorry, Honk.
Oh my God. Okay, so she's pregnant.
No, Gabby.
Well, this is the story.
Okay, what is it?
I'm just a messenger. He ended up getting me pregnant. He started Oh, it gets so bad. He started suffering from severe schizophrenia a few months into my pregnancy. Yeah. But after a few years, he stays in the hospital, and with the help of a monthly shot, he's recovered from schizophrenia. You don't.
Okay.
No, that's
no. He's bullshit. Playing you. I bet he's not even taking the pills. I bet he's like hiding them, and he's gonna go fucking.
You don't
go.
Just not have schizophrenia. I mean, like,
no.
you get on medication for it, but it doesn't like go away.
Yeah, it doesn't go away.
It's not like an STD.
So many people in my family have that shit, or like something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So the past 4 years, he has been the most loving, caring man, but I've never had a successful friendship since. Really made me have trust issues with friends. Yeah. Still think about him fucking my friend and his daughter telling me on the daily. God damn. Sorry for the run-on sentences and grammar errors. You're fine, girl. High school dropout here, doing the best I can. We love to see it.
Okay, yum.
I can't. Girl, that's a wild fuck. I hope her kid...
You need to get therapy. Like, no offense, but like, I'm saying this because I don't even know who the fuck you are, but like, I honestly really care about you.
Yeah.
Just from reading that.
I hope your kid's okay. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're all very healthy.
Yeah, I hope he's like taking his little pills or whatever.
Yeah.
And I hope you get a good ass therapist.
That was a wild ride.
Start a GoFundMe if you can't, like, I don't know.
Honestly.
We'll blast
it. Wow, dude. Cheating stories are gnarly.
They're really gnarly.
Okay. You ready for another one?
Yeah, I promise I won't curse you out.
Jesus, fuck. Okay.
Okay.
Bye. Boyfriend and I were fighting a lot, so I took my dog and stayed at my best friend's house the night before. I woke up kind of early and decided to go home. Stopped to get us some coffee and breakfast at Porto's. Porto's is so good. Mm-hmm. Walked in and saw a shirt I gave to the Goodwill on my couch about 2 months prior on my couch. Thought it was strange because when I gave it away, there was still a tag on it. Boyfriend appears in the kitchen and I was like, hey, I brought coffee. And then I was like, you asshole, did you have people over last night? And he was like, yeah, his cousin and his cousin's girlfriend came over and said, I said, you are such a lowlife. Why are you inviting people over to my apartment when I'm not here? Really, bro? I said, dude, I'm going to go take a shower. I slammed the bathroom door and I start to get undressed to take a shower. My dog was in the bathroom when I slammed the door and he started trying to get into the bathtub like a weirdo. The dog.
Okay.
I go to turn on the water and there is a nasty girl pinned up against the back of the shower/bathtub wearing his t-shirt.
I want to curse, but I'm not going to.
That's crazy. This turned out to be the same girl that was his best friend's girlfriend. What?
That's like some horror. This is like a horror movie.
I look at her, walk out of the bathroom, and he is eating a potato ball in the kitchen. What the fuck is a potato ball? Also, thank you for that detail.
I'm actually hungry now.
And I said, you need to get her the fuck out of here. I'm still surprised at how calm I was. I was literally in complete shock. She went into the living room, put on her shorts under the shirt I gave to the Goodwill 2 months prior. What? Then puts on the shirt, and he grabs a coffee I got him, and they leave. We broke up. Turns out the bag of clothes I had for the Goodwill, he gave all of them to her. Wow.
I mean, I just feel depleted of anything good. That just robbed me of joy.
Yo, dude, like if you went into you were in your own apartment, you go into your bathroom and there's some fucking girl in your shower.
I mean, and you know me, I always have a taser. Like she probably would have gotten tased.
What would you have done? You would have tased her. That's crazy.
No, but for real, that honestly is really fucking insane. That's scary. And also, why was the guy acting so nonchalant? Like, what the hell?
Yeah, and like, why? Imagine. Then they both leave, and you're just like in your apartment, like, what the fuck just happened? these are the things that do torment people for life. Like this is like
that's psychologically damaging.
It is
And also
very-
the clothes too. You're gonna give them to her. Fuck you, dude. Oh, I like how many emojis this person used.
God, that's so scary, dude. That's so fucking intense. Okay, so next one. So I have a cheating story. Honestly, it's hilarious because of how fucking savage it was. Let's see. So I had started a new job where I had to stay overnight. My ex-boyfriend at the time called me drunk. He'd fallen out with his dad. He'd lost my house key, his own, mom's house. English. His own mom's house key. So he lives with his mom. His car keys, and was begging me to help him. So I left work to leave a key at my front door for him. He promised he would be home within the hour. It was 11 p.m. The following day, I got home. He was there. 2 glasses of wine, loads of mess. This wasn't unheard of for him because he was a complete fuck up. He used to invite his pals to my house all the time. I cleaned away the mess and asked him what happened, and he told me his friend had come home at midnight. He then stayed in bed all day. I didn't see anything of him till later that night. What? So he just like took off?
I guess.
Okay.
Okay, keep reading because I'm
kind of confused. A few months later, I get an inbox from one of his friend's girlfriends. Turns out that night, he'd stayed out until around 4 a.m. Got a taxi home with a girl my first boyfriend had cheated on me with.
Oh. Fuck no. Fuck no.
Imagine getting cheated on by 2 different guys with the same girl. Then I'd fucking...
I would just then go fuck the girl then.
I would fuck the girl and then I would...
To see what was up.
Wow. No way. Oh my God, that's such a nightmare. Okay. Invited her into my house, sniffed cocaine, and fucked her in my living room. All of these like little like flirty emojis. And then boasted to his friends about it. So I dropped off a key for him to bring another girl into my house. Also, obviously, she wasn't there when I'd gotten home at 9:30 a.m., right? You want to know why? His mother had taken her home that morning. He had called his mom, told her what he had done, and she picked this girl up from my home and then also lied to me for the following months. I'd been his girlfriend for like 5 years at this point. This woman was meant to be like family. Jesus Christ. Honestly, how much of a mother's boy do you have to be to call your mom and be like, Mommy, help me, I cheated on my long-term girlfriend? And for her to be like, yes, baby darling, I'll take your whore home for you and lie to your girlfriend for you. Yes, I'll take your whore home for you and lie to your girlfriend for you. And these were her actual words to me when I found out. He really regrets it, you know. He's not like that. He was just having a really hard time. Huh? Anyway, that's my story. Oh my God.
Okay, so you know how we said fuck dads? This also brings me to a really important point I would like to make. Fuck moms too.
Also, because guys...
Fuck moms and fuck dads.
Fuck them all. Also, because guys end up huge fucking pussy fucks because mommies baby their little baby boys to death, and then these guys also end up like pieces of shit and do shit like this. And if my son did some shit like that, I would fuck his ass up.
I would honestly...
Fuck his ass up.
I would fucking fight the fuck out of my son.
Yes.
Or I would call someone... We know big guys. We could call someone else and have them go, like, I'll like take you out to dinner or some shit. Like, I'll fucking pay you to beat the fuck out of my son.
It's just like the issue is that women
I don't want to
raise men to be like mother's boys like this.
See, here's the thing. It's like,
oh my God,
dads are fucking lying, manipulative, fucking dirty dicked dogs.
Yeah.
Just running around. And then also parents in general have God complexes. Why do you think that you're entitled? Oh, I can raise a human being.
No.
Bitch.
My mom always used to say that when I was little. I know everything. And now I'm like, you knew nothing.
My mom loves going, I'm your mother. I'm like, you're drunk.
I am your mother, okay?
And then my dad
popped me out of your fucking pussy. So what?
Exactly.
I didn't even come out of a pussy. I was a C-section. So
I was too. Stomach. You didn't birth me, bitch. I was cut out.
You were grabbed out by the hands of a doctor.
The thing that really fucks me off about my birth was I knew this shit was going to be trash. So I just had wrapped that umbilical cord 3 times around my neck.
Did you?
And the doctor snipped and cut me out. It's like I was trying to handle my business.
No brain damage, huh?
Fuck you. No, well, I have epilepsy, so come on. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Fuck moms, fuck dads.
Fuck moms, fuck. Yeah. Well, he didn't mean it.
But it was just me little baby boy. He's just a little chicken boy. I don't know.
Chicken boy. Also, like Brock Turner's mom. Okay, that's like a rapist, but whatever. Fuck them all. Fucking Brock Turner's mom's like, he just was having a bit of fun. Like, it's like, bitch, you're letting your
son's a rapist.
Okay. If you're a mom and you have a son, he is raping everybody.
Jesus Christ. You know what is a really good TED Talk? There was a TED Talk by the woman, the mother of the guy who did Columbine.
Oh, wow.
It's really good. And she's just like, this is what it's like to be the mother of a mass shooter.
Was she horny or was she sad?
She wasn't horny. She was very sad. And it's a very good TED Talk.
Okay, I'll literally watch that when we're done.
Yeah, so good.
Wow.
So I think we have time for one more. We have so many stories. So we're going to do this, hopefully. We should do it next weekend.
Okay.
Should we just finish it up next weekend?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to do?
No.
Great, neither do I. Okay. One more story. Not proud of this, but it does make for a good story. I had a boyfriend in high school for 3 years. We went to different schools, but I always knew he liked this girl in his AP Chem class.
Okay.
He would stay after school and study with her and shit, and it drove me nuts because she was super smart and super pretty. He would be busy on the weekends studying with her and shit too, which was the only time we had to hang out. So in my mind, he was fully cheating. He was fully cheating on me. So I was like, fuck him. And we keep dating and shit. There was this skateboarder dude that was scummy as fuck, but I really liked him for whatever reason because scummy skateboarders are fucking...
I don't know what that shit is.
So hot. Literally,
what the fuck is that?
I will gobble you to death.
Fuck.
I know. So So you fucked this skateboarder probably because he was famous, and in my slutty 16-year-old brain I was like, yeah, cool. Anyway, the actual story is when I go to a house party with the skateboarder dude, and he also has a girlfriend, and he's super nonchalant about it and says she didn't care if we hung out, which is a lie.
By the way,
lie.
No. Fuck no.
No girl was like, yeah, it's fine.
Oh, my partner's actually really chill with whatever.
No, he's not.
Shut up, little dick.
So one night we went to this house party and it's all of his girlfriend's friends. Like, what the fuck? Where was his girlfriend? So they're giving me nasty ass looks, and I was super confused because I knew the girls from around town, but I didn't know who his girlfriend was or that they were all really good friends. That's so confusing. So we're hanging out and no one talks to me. No. And he was like, hey, let's go into the garage and get a beer from the fridge. So we did, and we ended up fucking on whoever's parents, random garage storage. Oh, this sucks. This reminds me of being a teenager. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. And then two of her friends walked in and we just kept doing it. And the girls scoffed and slammed the door. I feel like a slutty ass slut, but didn't really care because I was enjoying it. Ha ha.
It's the laughs for me.
Ha ha. Then after we do this awful walk of shame through the living room, everyone's silent. So I leave and go to my actual boyfriend's house. I've done stuff like this. It's 3 a.m. And I would just usually use the keypad on the side of his car, open it, and click the garage door opener, but I didn't want his parents to see me. So I got on top of the truck, jumped onto their roof, and knocked on his window. He didn't answer, and I heard the garage open. So I ducked down on the roof over the garage, and I can see his dad. And he's like, who's up there? He can clearly see me, but I'm trying to hide. And he goes, I could see you. But I don't move, LMFAO. He knew it was me. So he just goes back inside and closes the garage door. This wakes up my boyfriend and he lets me in, and then we had sex. So moral of the story, I'm a slutty cheating whore. You're not. Ha 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 ha. Turns out he did like the girl from his class, but never did anything with her because she was dating his best friend. LMFAO, all of that for nothing.
Wow.
That
seems like something that would be in a Seth Rogen movie or something.
That was a journey.
Yeah.
A traumatizing one.
Yeah.
I did stuff. I a long time ago, I remember I cheated on my ex-boyfriend and then 3 hours later went over and hooked up with him. But he deserved it. He definitely deserved it. He was cheating on me bad. Fuck
him.
Yeah, but damn.
Also, I just want to say the one person that I cheated on, he cheated on me first.
Yeah. No, never mind. I have cheated on people without them cheating on me.
And that's on Sex Addict.
That is on Sex Addict.
But that's on Fun Girl.
I hope to never, it's not fun. I hope to never repeat these patterns ever again in my life. That is why I am in recovery.
And that's on Working the 12 Step. Hungry honk.
I am hungry. My tummy keeps making noises. Well, you guys, we're going to have to end it there because I think it's been a lot of time. And I hope that you enjoyed this episode. We're going to do another one next weekend with more cheating. So if you listen to this and you want to send me a cheating story, please do.
Hell yeah.
Anything you want to plug, Honk?
I have a podcast called The Clowncast.
Listen to it.
It comes out every Monday, and that's on Yum Yum.
Yeah, and that's on Yum Yum. I'm going to be in San Diego next week, opening for Felipe Esparza the 9th through the 11th. And then in Oakland, in Nito's Backyard. That's the name of the place. I don't know why I did this. But Nito's Backyard in Oakland from the 24th to the 25th. Also with Felipe Esparza. Catch me there. Keep up with our social medias. And see you guys next weekend. Thank you for your stories.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
Keep honking your tits off. Bye, guys.